Now that we've worked with vectors geometrically, we're going to start looking at vectors on a coordinate plane. So on a coordinate plane, we have to understand kind of what standard position looks like and how do we make it in standard position. Well, any vector, here's a vector for us. On any vector, we have what is called the initial point. That is where we start. And we have what is called a terminal point, which is where we finish. If I want a vector in standard position, then I want to make the initial point at the origin, which is at the point 0, 0. But not every vector is always going to be drawn that way. So if I want to put a vector in standard position, we have to find what is called the component form of that vector, which this is the formula, which really says that I'm going to take my terminal point. My terminal point we're going to say is my x2, y2, minus our initial, which is x1, y1. When I do that, then I get my vector in standard position. So a couple examples here. First one that we want to do is write the component form of CD so we can put it in standard position. Notice standard position we said would be at the origin. Notice C is not at the origin. It's at 0, -1. So to do this, we're going to take our terminal, which is D, minus our initial, which is C. So we have our x2, which is 4, minus our x1, which is 0, comma, our y2, which was 1, minus our y1, which is -1. And we can solve this, gets us 4, comma, this is like plus 2. So if I label 4, 2 on here, do a little erasing so you can see this, 4, 2 would be right in here. Now my initial point is at 0, 0. Notice that my vector looks to be about the same length, going in the same direction. Its starting location is now just at the origin. It's really the same vector, just changing its starting location. We'll try one more. We do PQ. Q is going to be our terminal. P is our initial. So we're going to take -3 minus -1. That was this, -3 minus -1, comma, -1 minus 3. When we simplify, this is like plus, so now we have -2, comma, -4. There's our component form.